Welcome back, gamers, and welcome to my channel. Good to talk to you once again, and I hope from my bottom of my heart that you are all fine, you're good to go, and enjoying the late summer. For me, it's taking care of my apples and some other. I have some garden job like take out my potatoes and some stuff like that. So it was a lot of interesting garden work, take care of the my garden. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of fruits, good. So yeah, I enjoyed this type of year. So let me know in the comment below, what do you usually do in this type of year? I'm talking about late August. There's a lot of fruits left and right, a lot of garden, a lot of stuff to do. If you enjoy eating fresh fruits, that's the thing. So guys, first time ever, the reason I very much like to talk about this ship, it's a steel ship. I know steel is something that the results, it's very hard, it's a long process, and I kind of like that they are usually very strong, good ships like Bourgogne, Stalingrad, and this is Austin. We have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain, I do believe from EU server. His name is Loser Cannon. Loser Cannon. Okay, it's literally Atlanta at tier 10. Yes, you heard me right. Atlanta, it's fun ship to play, but how hard it is. It has crappy range and no smoke. Same story with this ship. A lot of 127 millimeters, probably Gearing's guns. I would like to say that you don't have radar. Atlanta does have radar, but you don't. You only have hydro. What's a gimmick of it? You kind of need to stay behind the island and use your islands. I do believe you have SAP and HE, no AP. So SAP and HE. Oh, that poor Cleveland. Yeah, he really should stay like this captain behind a freaking island. You see, that's the problem with those ships. I mean, the difference between this ship and Cleveland, it's open water Cleveland, it's a dead Cleveland. Guys, not because it's a bad ship, it's just that, yes, you do have a lot of... guys, there's a Yamato for crying out loud. This is a tier 10 match. If you're trying to YOLO and trying to cap, you're doing something wrong in your Cleveland. You have to stay like this Worcester gameplay. What is Worcester? This is the same story, like, but in some regards, Worcester's even more stronger because you have this combo. HE, good firepower and radar. So the big difference between Austin and Worcester, it's that you have bigger caliber guns, you have hydro, you have crazy good AA, but that is the biggest difference. Austin, no AA. Worcester, a lots of AA. In AA department, I'm talking about that, I do believe the Austin, it's close to Worcester's in AA. You will take down planes like there isn't anyone's business. I believe so, guys. Once again, probably would like to say that Worcester is more like open water. You can dodge easier. You have probably better armor than Austin. But the biggest difference is, of course, the radar. No radar, you cannot shoot. There's a smoke, there's a destroyer nearby. But on the other hand, you have Fletcher stores. First, for someone who, guys, does not playing a Fletcher or the destroyer, Fletcher has the best torpedo in this game. Yes, you heard me right. I do own Gearing. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, Gearing has, shall I say, longer range. Oh lord, he received a huge damn hit. This Yamato, I do believe his friend will go down, and North Carolina killed the friendly division Yamato. He was focus firing probably at least 2 or even 3 battleships. Yeah, definitely Kerr first. Guys, what I'm trying to say, and this is kind of important, it's that some maps, and this is sad you kind of struggle with Atlanta, you kind of struggle with this ship Austin, because like for instance Tears of the Cruisers, you know, that okay, kind of unfortunately only 16 pen and I believe 20 something ricochet. Fletcher has high speed 10.5 kilometers torpedoes, and Austin has the same. You do not tickle your enemy, you will kill him in them. And by the way, you have as much torpedo as a Fletcher, but in two different sizes. So you have 5 left, 5 right side. You are a squishy cruiser, don't get me wrong. Okay, there's 3 ships aiming this captain, 3. And he was behind this Hydro. He is actually long. Bismarck, I have no idea. Now that the enemy destroyer played a crazy good. Because in normal case, I don't know who that is. Yeah. In normal case, you should be very afraid about Atlanta or Worcester or Austin. But of course, you don't have this awesome tool radar, and then you can do it like that. I really feel that the enemy are pushing and they really want to kill this light cruiser. I believe in right hands it's a good ship, but you need to uke left and right, and your allies, it's the islands, walls left and right are the best friends. Open water is just asking for being deleted. In some regards, it's also Des Moines. It's the same. Probably versus some ships you can tank because you do have this 27 millimeters bow and stern. So yeah, this ship does not have the armor of Des Moines. So after all, you're a very light cruiser. Now he popped this booster, reload booster. That's the gimmick of this ship. It's the reload booster. You see how fast when you have this active. On the other hand, this curve first. Yeah. Okay. The torpedo are fantastic, of course. That's what I'm trying to say. 3 torpedo. I mean, you will actually eat all 5. Now, if you eat 5 of Fletcher's torps, you may actually die from 100. Okay, this Jutland man, he is really something special. Because SAP and this particular ship versus destroyer, it's actually extremely strong, because you don't shatter, you don't overpen with SAP. So I do believe this ship shine versus anything light. I'm talking about any ship with very little arm, like a destroyer or a British light cruiser. It's like Smolensk. The biggest enemy from Smolensk, it's actually another light cruiser. And what I'm trying to say is that the easiest way to go down, it's by another light cruiser like Minotaur and another Smolensk. And you know, I'm talking about the DPM and sheer amount of firepower. And the same story it's with this ship. Yes, you can be blapped, you can be Citadel from other battleship, but that's the life of a cruiser. On the other hand, those light cruisers are hard counter versus all the destroyers. You do not, I repeat, it does not matter what you are, you do not want to be engaged by the Smolensk or Austin if you are a destroyer. This Jutland man, I was really impressed that he's not afraid. He's not afraid versus the Austin. Okay, there is Hydro. It's on. Okay, North Carolina. It's right here. This could be bad. Okay, this Jutland, I must admit, he really used the, what do you call it, the island extremely well. Ooh, 5,000 something damage, 1,400. And 3,500. You do very well damage, but I don't believe that you will survive, not even versus tier 8 battleship. But probably, you see, at the moment you can charge if you are a battleship because he has no torpedoes. So you're not afraid of him, let's say. And same story even versus Zhao and Ibuki, because the torpedo they have very punchy, good torpedo, but the torpedo angle are so bad. You cannot do it if you're Ibuki or if you're Zhao. You cannot torpedo this North Carolina. The torpedo angle are absolutely worse. You have to kite away or disengage, or I have no idea how to explain. But the torpedo angle of this ship, it's absolutely amazing. And yes, you really have to abuse the islands left and right. The enemy are amazing, whopping 600 points ahead. I do believe this North Carolina killed the friendly Yamato. And of course also the... I know, probably he's busy in North Carolina to shooting the Bismarck or something. Okay, very tricky. You have a very good maneuver. He's been detected because all ships within 2 kilometers you are detected. All right, let's see. Okay. No, he cannot use the because no. Okay, he's be stuck. Okay, I do believe he will eat all the torpedoes. Yeah, I do believe he made a wrong turn over here. Alright, and he 2 torpedoes. Yeah, so both of those two battleship, they kind of screwed up because you know, they eat too many Fletcher's torpedoes. So that's 3 kills, and this is the only player together with the Destroyer and the Bismarck. But I do believe Bismarck is very low HP, and he's a tier 8 in tier 10 match. The enemy control A, B, and C, and it's just, you know, what do you call it? 3 versus 4, right? But I honestly believe the enemy destroyers played extremely well, and the same story with Östergötland, and especially the enemy Jutland. I do believe he's a really good player. Why I see it, it's very simple. The way he moved, the way he opened fire, he knows when to open fire, when to disengage, and stuff like that. Richelieu is 32 millimeters everywhere, so I do believe every single hit it will do full damage, I do believe. So that's the biggest downside with the French. You have armor, what armor? Versus SAP. Okay, you have 1 ricochet, but then no more ricochet. So, guys, I love to play French, but okay, this Jutland, I do honestly believe he chew up a little bit more than he can chew. I don't know how to say it in English to... Yeah, he abused this island crazy well. This captain has Hydro. And guys, this is 3 versus 2 now because he really fast finish. Give a lead to that torpedo. Okay, there is a destroyer nearby. Now, very much like to see this engage because I honestly believe the way this captain moved, the way probably I was wrong, but yeah, he's being hydroed. But then I do believe it's trying to smoke up. All right, I do believe that's the biggest mistake he will ever done. Without torpedo reload, you see the reload time, it's kind of a bad. However, 4 ricochet and 2 ricochet, sorry. Yep, Kraken is served. Yeah. Guys, there is only this Östergötland left, and Neograshimi probably has a rough battle so far, but I do believe he jump up ahead suddenly, even though they are like 300 points. As long as this team kills the enemy destroyer, we should win the game. In normal cases, guys, this game should have been lost so many times, but I honestly believe that the latest two players kind of screwed this one big time. I mean, when you're almost 800 points ahead, yes, you heard me right, close to 800, you should have easiest win on Earth. Because here's the deal, guys. Alright. Yeah, Östergötland, they don't do a whole lot of damage. But they are very fast. There's 3 minutes. All right, I believe even though okay, he's been spotted. I don't know who spotted him. Maybe the friendly destroyer. All right, a little bit better aim maybe. Man, there's a lot of firepower versus destroyer. You're absolutely a monster. So guys, thanks guys for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Tell me what you think about this beast of a light cruiser. Have a good one, take care, and bye.